is going your this journey, English learning journey?
Yeah, my English learning going is smoothly. Yeah, everything is, went smoothly. And what about you?
My journey is also going well, but nowadays I have been extremely busy. So because of that, my schedule I was unable to continue. Then now I am free right now. So we know each other very well, but for our viewers and for our learners, I think there is a need to introduce ourselves. So should you introduce yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's a pleasure for introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Sanjay. I'm from Uttarakhand, and talking about my profession, I'm in the defense sector as a member of Indian Army. And talking about my education, and yeah, I did my graduation in Bachelor of Art. And coming to my hobbies are listening, singing, and playing music. Apart from that, I really like enjoy traveling, and as well as I follow healthy lifestyle in the morning. That's all about me.
Okay, nice to hear that. And extremely, I'm
Please, could you
happy.
please could
Yes,
you introduce yourself?
yeah, definitely. So, as you know, I am Premlata from Chhattisgarh, and I'm a learner like you. I love learning this language. And apart from this, nowadays, if I talk about my hobbies, so practicing with co-learners and learning English, so that it has become my hobby. And if I talk about my aim, so I would like to become an ideal teacher. So that is about me.
Oh, wow, that's great. Hear about you. And first of all, I have several questions for you. And if you don't mind, can I shoot?
Yes, please. Yes, please. You can ask.
Yeah, first of all, and I am curious, to know your about English learning journey and when did you start your English learning journey and how difficulties face you in your initial level.
Okay, so that is very interesting question. Um, when I was I was a teacher before 3 or 4 years ago. So that time I was unable to speak. Even I was unable to explain my thoughts. Only I was able to read, and I was able to understand the meaning in Hindi. But if I talk about my communication skill, sorry, speaking, so that time I was unable to speak and I was unable to express my thoughts in front of uh, a single person also. Then
Okay.
I was not about to learn this language, but after leaving my job, then suddenly one day I thought to I have to do something for me. Then I choose this language because since my
Okay.
childhood it was my passion to learn this and speaking this language. But because of only
Okay.
environment, I was not working on this language. Then suddenly I thought to learn this language. Then I wanted to speak, but how? Then slowly I made my mind to speak. Then uh, I started making some shorts video. Then that time
Okay.
it was impossible for me to speak. But then I gave myself 8 day challenge to speak. However, then suddenly I
Okay.
started recording my own videos, shorts videos. Then it was not clear. Those were full of mistakes, full of errors. Then suddenly after time I used to practice that I miss those things, and after practicing after some time, then it was started to get some results on my videos. Then that was my journey. And after that, if I talk about my challenges in front of me while learning this language, so that time
Okay.
pronunciation was a big challenge for me. Than having a partner, because it
Okay.
is a Chhattisgarh and we don't have actually the same problem everyone is facing in their this
Yeah.
journey, because we don't
Yes.
get the
Yeah.
partner whom we can practice. So that so I faced the same problem. Then I
Okay.
thought, then I have to find something. Then pronunciation. After that, getting a good cool learner. Then so that was the problem. Then suddenly I met with a co-learner. Then we started
Okay.
to practicing on daily basis. So that was the journey. But if I talk about my hesitation, so I was a hesitant person. So then slowly up means I have to face challenges, whatever I faced in my life. So that was there was a fear to connect with other means stranger people. Then
Okay.
connected with other people. Then first email I got from Brahmanand. He
Yes.
emailed me. Then I connected with him. Then I after that I connected with Anju Dhaka ma'am. So after that, maybe slowly I
Okay.
got connected with other people. Then now I am very comfortable with this language.
Okay, wow, that's great to know here about your English learning journey. And it's a happen, and all people, studying level as a beginner and all are facing, difficulties, all are difficulties and all are facing this problem,
Yeah,
and yeah, it's a happen, no problem. But, we don't give up, everything is going
yes,
smoothly after some time. Yeah.
yeah. Many
And
time I also
how,
thought, yes,
yeah, how many sessions did you attend so far?
maybe 10 to 12 only.
Okay, wow, that's great.
Yeah, actually,
Okay. Yeah, it's
most of the
nice.
session.
Yeah, I suggest you whenever you get a chance, you definitely suggest, you definitely, connect in each other.
Yes, definitely. And
Yeah.
so,
If no
okay,
one
I would,
present, if no one present, you message me, I am already ready. And whenever I get it that time, I will definitely connect with you because
yeah,
our main motto,
definitely.
and yeah, our main motto, and we are speaking and about that, if we connected daily basis and about 3 and 4 days after we connected and our, agitation and our shyness is overcome,
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So here, I would like to ask you question if you don't mind. Should I?
Yeah, please carry on.
Okay, so you told me that you are an officer. So why did you choose this field?
Yeah, actually, and after completed my graduation, and I tried many sector like banking, railways. Yeah, and I couldn't select any sector that time, and suddenly army recruitment rally and I saw notification and I try it and everything is yeah perfectly and I got selected in Indian Army.
Okay.
No
Oh my
any
God.
specific, yeah, no any specific reason behind it, and yeah, army recruitment rally came that time and I tried it and I got selected.
It was your luck and your dedication,
Yeah, you can
maybe.
say it was net, it was, yeah, and that time, I have a lot of need in, job. Not government job, that time I have a lot of need because, my family background is very, poor that time. And yeah, I have a lot of need in, I get a chance. Whenever I get a chance, at that time I thought, whenever I get a chance, at least a private job, I definitely do it. But suddenly, and God grace, you can, and God grace with me, and I selected Indian Army.
Okay. So do you love your job?
Yeah, actually, I satisfied with my job. Actually, Indian Army's job is very tough and full of the challenge. We work every situation like cold, rainy, and winter season. Even
Yes.
when I posted in Leh Ladakh, you can't imagine, how can I, survive in minus 45-degree temperature.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
time
God.
there are a lot of difficulties. I saw many ups and downs during my journey period during my service, and but everything is going smoothly and everything is manageable and but I proud I serve in my nation.
Okay, that's very nice to hear that. So what type of difficulties you face in your field?
Yeah, actually there are a lot of difficulties whenever I posted in Jammu and Kashmir that time and there are a lot of terrorist activity present there and you can't imagine what happened in next second.
My
Yeah,
God, yes.
yeah, you can understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I watched only and I heard only through news and
Yes.
I watched movies. So what type situation and what type of difficulties
Yeah,
um,
same situations. Yeah,
soldiers
same
face?
types of situations. You only for heard about and you only for watch on YouTube, TV, and and but I faced. We are facing the same situation.
Oh my God. So okay, so have you ever faced any terrorist or some criminal?
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. I faced, but and some security reason, I can't share properly, and
Ah,
because I
yes,
think so,
yes.
you upload this video, and that's why there
Ah,
are a
yes, I
lot
can
of
understand.
people's. Yeah, please,
Yes, yes, yes.
it's
Yeah,
my
I can understand. Yeah,
it's
okay.
my
So,
compulsion.
okay.
Please don't take
Ah,
otherwise.
yes, yes. No, 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 no. I can understand. And we know, not only for me, even everyone who will watch this video, they can understand easily because
Yeah,
you are an officer, so we have
because
to follow
yeah,
section.
because yeah, nowadays everyone people should have to aware in what is the situation, what is the
Yes,
condition,
yes, yes.
and yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. So tell me about your learning journey. Why did you think and why did you choose this language?
Actually, currently I'm posted in Chennai, okay, and yeah, Chennai, most of the people speak in our regional language. No one people, and I found who speak Hindi, and my native language is Hindi. That time, I lot of face problem in language problem. Then I choose, and then I realize, and English is the essential role for me. Uh,
Okay.
no one people speak in Hindi. Yeah, I'm lot of
Okay.
whenever I go to outside for and duty purpose sometime and the shopping purpose. That time I lot of difficulties face in language problem. Then I realized,
Okay.
they don't know they don't know Hindi. If you talk about and
Okay.
if you ask them, English, then their reply, yeah, I know English. But if you ask them, Hindi, and then their reply, I don't know Hindi. This
Okay.
situation, yeah,
Okay. Means we can say for our bread and butter, we have to learn this language. Am I right?
yeah, yeah, yes,
Because you have to survive there. You have to
yes,
survive there, and if you whenever you get outside for purchasing or some necessary things, then you
yes,
should speak in English. So that is the
yes,
necessity.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a
So
necessary. Yeah.
yeah. So do you speak in your field with your colleagues in English?
Actually, no. Actually, there are three, four colleagues with and my department, and no any interested in learning this skill. I have no
Okay.
atmosphere. Yeah, about this
Okay.
learning English. Yeah.
Okay. So have you
Whenever,
ever told them?
yeah, and whenever I try with them and learning English that time, and they're kidding with me. They are pulling my leg, and yeah, but I don't care, and I don't care,
Yeah.
and uh, I'm curious about this language, and and I'm learning day, yeah, step by step.
Definitely. So, okay, if you want to ask any question, then you can ask.
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of question for you. And first of all, you are a good teacher, and yeah, and how you manage and what's your opinion about your student and how you treat, how you teach, and your learning skill, and what do you want to, and grow about your student?
Okay. So you are asking me about my children and how how I help them. Am I right?
Yeah, how you help them because and if right now you are a private teacher, okay?
No, I've left my job.
Okay, you are left your job. Right now you are
Yeah,
at home.
yeah. Only a homemaker.
Okay, why? Why are you leaving your job?
Actually, as I told you in our this conversation that when I was a teacher, so that time I was unable to speak English, and because of my English, I was judged by my communication skills, even for my skills. So, and they were not ready to provide good best skill. So, because of
Okay,
being a teacher means I was working as a teacher. Then I had to follow means sorry, I have to what I'm not getting. Means I have to sorry, I had to take care of my daughters and as well as household chores. Then
okay,
I have to manage all things. So that was like a burden at me. So then
I
I
got it.
decided
I
that
got
to
it.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
I
I
got it.
left.
But
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
and you have a DLED degree, right?
Yes, I have cleared my TET examination, DLED also, and now I am waiting for my vacancy.
Okay, now you are waiting in your vacancy.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, if yeah, you will definitely, select in a vacancy came in your state and you will definitely select. Yeah, I pray for God. And
Thank you.
but nowadays the parents' mentality, especially and when all parents and does not enroll in primary school. What is the reason behind it?
Miss, I didn't
You
get
know
your
the
question.
yeah, the parents did not send our children and did not enroll our children in primary school,
Government school.
government school, one
Yeah.
to five. Yeah.
So yeah. So reason
What is
is
the main
this.
reason behind it?
Yeah, there is a very simple reason. Actually, everyone knows what is the reality of government school. But not every government school, but some government schools and some teachers are like that. If if every teacher are ready to uh, take their responsibilities honestly,
Yes.
okay, then definitely we can get results. So because of their work and they are not ready to give their 100%, or some reasons and some reasons are our parents also, because if a parent send their child to private school, then they are always ready to take care of their children. Is
Okay.
there about their homework, about their fees, and about their results. But
Okay.
if a parent he is sending they are sending their children in a government school, so they are not ready
Okay.
what is happening in school. Even they don't know what is happening in school, and are their children are doing exercise or not. So they are not aware for that. So I think because of those things, government schools and some teachers are become lazy, because it doesn't matter
Okay.
how what is happening in school. So because of those things, they are not ready to give their 100%, and because of their irresponsibility, their result is reflects on their work. So we don't get
Okay.
proper result from the government school. So I think because of those things, no one is ready to send. And even if I talk
Okay.
about myself, so I am also sending my daughters in private schools. So reason is
Hmm.
only that, because we are not satisfied with government school, because teachers someday teacher comes to school, otherwise someday they without any information they take leave from the school, and they are
Okay.
not giving 100%. So I think those are the things.
Okay. And the lack of government and the lack of teacher and the lack of children
Yes,
behind
means
this.
we can, yeah, we can
Actually,
say that.
actually, if you are a government teacher, okay, and you try to our 100, you try to give in your 100% focus in
Yes,
all
yes,
children, but
yeah.
the parents, there are nowadays the parents mentality, and and the government teacher is not in good, and the study, and the teacher is not aware about this type of mentality.
Yes, yes, you're right. So as I told you, if everyone is giving their uh, 100%, even 50%, then result will be different. Even
Yeah,
if a
50% is
teacher is
enough.
ready to, yeah, if a teacher is ready to give his even not 100%, even 50%, and a parent is miss, both are uh, both are working, uh, both are working equally, then result will be
Yeah,
definitely, if you are trying to
yeah,
your do best, and if a parent is trying to do their best for their children, and if a teacher same doing same, the result will be excellent. So they have to
yes.
realize that, and every person should realize that. So that is
Yeah,
the reality. And even if I talk about private schools, so nowadays private schools are um, their fees are on high level. So
yeah, too much.
every
Yeah,
person,
absolutely.
yeah, every person cannot afford that those fees. So I think government should be strict for government schools. If a government teacher is ready to work hard and they are ready to do work hard, then definitely they have to provide good environment for their children, and definitely the children, other parents will send their children to the government school.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I definitely resonate with you. And one of the another question, and do you think, it is the necessary to know grammar to speak English?
Yes, I think that not a whole grammar parts, but only some basic parts we need to speak English. The reason is that because only some basic grammars teach us that how to frame a sentence and where to use correct tense. Like simple
Yeah.
present tense, we use simple present tense for showing our daily habits, and continuous tense is used for which work which is progressing on the time. So for those things, I think we need grammar, some basic grammars, other not whole part, but some basic parts are important for speaking, like
Yeah, I
preposition
will agree
also.
with you.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I will totally agree with you, and yeah, actually, if you have a basic knowledge of grammar and, you easily, speak in, yeah, normal way. And yeah. And what is the best way inculcate the habit, new vocabulary? What's your opinion?
Yeah, actually, this
What's
is
your,
a
yeah,
very easy
what's
question.
your strategy?
Yeah, actually, I am also facing this. I have been facing this challenge, because whenever
Okay.
I learn whenever I try to learn new vocabulary, so that for 2 days I only can remind it. After 3 or 4 days, I forget that
Yeah,
vocabulary.
same situation
So
for
I
me.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think the best part is to learn any vocabulary. We have to use these vocabularies in our daily basis. Whenever if you get any new word, then we can use this vocabulary while conversation, or we can
Yeah. But
make four
but
to five
in the
sentences.
yeah, I interrupt you. If you are using in conversation, that time you are studying, and you coming in not exact word in your mind that time. It's happen.
Yes, yes, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So I think,
you can't apply.
yes, yes.
And you try. I am applying. Now I'm applying in this vocabulary in our conversation speech, and that time you forget everything. You forget, and that time not coming in your mind in that exact word. It's a
So
happen.
we can do, yeah, it happens. So every time I think that means whenever I have a conversation with anyone, or whenever
Hmm.
I try to make videos, so every time I decide that I will write some words, and I will keep in front of me while speaking,
Okay.
and I will keep
Okay.
an eye on those vocabulary, and I will use this, but every time I forget to keep those words in front of me. So that is
Yeah.
also a problem for me.
Yeah. Actually, the best way, and you first of all, you note down. After that, you apply in the next
Yes,
conversation.
yes,
And it is the best
yes,
way, I
yes.
think so. But most of the time it's happen. Whenever you try to apply new vocabulary, that time, and nothing coming that exact word in your mind.
Yes, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think we should write, we should use those words with many sentences, like 4 to 5 sentences. And after that, we have to remind in our mind for 2 or 3 days continuously. After that,
Yes.
that will become habitual for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. And if you
So,
want to ask me, and I have several questions ask for you. And if you want to ask me any question, please you can ask.
so I think it is enough for today. And if there will be
Okay.
anything, then we will connect on next. We will continue
Okay.
on next session. Okay.
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 Thank you for giving me your valuable time. Yeah. Okay.
Same here. Thank you too. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.